DD214 Network podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Network is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now, because we have you.
So, I gotta ask, why does your coffee look almost green?
That's not green. Like, why does it look green to you?
The way it looks
Actually,
through the camera, I'm assuming.
That's weird.
I second with him.
It's
looks
got like a
weird.
greenish hue to it, almost like you're drinking a fucking green juice instead of coffee.
Not to say that.
It's probably the red light over here, bouncing off the brown, like making it a little greenish and sickly looking in color. Like, I can assure you guys, it's basically brown. It's, so like, I'm supposed to be the fucking dude. So it's like White Russians, right? Except, this is not a White Russian. It's just coffee and chocolate and milk. So I'll call it a dead Russian. How about that? We'll call it a fucking dead Russian. Is that okay? Is that politically? No.
I mean,
I'm not mad at it.
Slava Ukraine.
I'm just supposed to be the dude. I mean, that's not, very lazy Halloween costume for me this year, but I'm the dude, man. So
you know what? Instead of the dead Russian, we'll call it the Ukrainian.
See, the whole reason I would call it a dead Russian is because there's no alcohol in it. Like, there's literally there's nothing to this except coffee and milk. Like, a White Russian is Kahlua vodka and milk. You know what I mean? That's a White Russian, and there's a different concoction for a Black Russian. I would just call this a dead Russian because there's nothing to it.
So it's not like a Jack coffee. There's pieces of Jack and Coke in it, right?
Say again, John. I'm sorry.
It's not like in Jack and Coke where there's like pieces of Jack and pieces of Coke in it.
Right. Exactly. Like this is there's nothing. This is literally just coffee and chocolate and milk. I'm drinking a bitch made, like poor man Starbucks. I'm drinking a poor man Starbucks right now. So what do you want me to say? How are you guys doing today, John? Where the fuck are you at, dude? What are you doing? Are you ready?
You guys want to see the reveal, huh? You want to see the reveal?
I really do. I'm dying.
He's
dude.
never ready.
You go, dude. You go all out like every fucking year, dude. And like right. I get excited over this shit.
Drum roll, please.
Captain Planet. Captain Planet, are you there?
Oh, wrong one.
Captain Planet, are you there?
Oh, wrong one again.
Captain Planet. Oh my God, yeah, dude. Yes.
The power is mine, bitches. It's mine.
Dude. The power is yours.
Oh
man,
that's
so dude.
How long did it take?
Bro, John.
So how long did it take to get the eyebrows green?
Actually, baby, if you could write in the chat real quick, this actually wasn't as tedious as Vision was. And if you remember a couple years ago,
I believe that.
that one took
forever.
A lot of time and a lot of latex. With this one, we got like the basic body paint. She mixed in a couple chemicals in there. We got the green hair going. Now the eyebrows,
warfare, dude.
The eyebrows were like the first thing she did, and then the very last thing.
That's fucking badass, dude. Chemical warfare, dude, is like one of my favorite freaking Slayer songs. Like that's
dude. Let me tell you something. She's a damn chemist when it comes to this stuff, and it came out.
I believe it.
It came out just right, and then I got the nature background just to fit the setting, a little, But don't get it wrong. I'm Captain Planet, like planning it out.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I like it. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. Joe, what the hell are you supposed to be?
I guess we'll just call this the fucking wannabe country star fucking starter pack.
Okay, dude. I could dig that, dude. That's that, dude. I like that. I fucking like that. Dude. Hold on.
This is yet again, John's the one that actually plans this shit out. The other two of us, we just fucking show up. I mean, shit, last year, I just threw a pair of shades on and slicked my fucking hair back, and I was Jay last year, so.
Yeah, that was the absolute worst costume you've ever fucking chosen for yourself, dude. Like, it's like if there's one thing you're actually going to hell for, it's because you like emulated me for even a day of your life, dude. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh shit.
So, quick thing, real quick. Oh shit, I actually forgot what I was going to say.
Oh shit, you know what I forgot? I forgot our credits. Hold on.
Oh. Yeah, Jay's been running them credits, man.
Yeah, but the last like 2 or 3 episodes, dude, I've been kind of slacking on it a little bit because I get caught up. I get caught up talking and freaking, robble. And next thing I know, like 10 minutes has gone by and we haven't even freaking rolled our credits. But it's kind of like a cold open, like you said, John, cold open. You know what I mean? So,
Well, I mean, the thing is, Jay, compared to when I first came on the show till now, you've expanded your repertoire of what you do to help out.
Well, that was always the idea. And it's not that it's hard. It's that we didn't have we were bouncing between platforms and
until Talk Studio, we didn't have the right platform for Jay to be able to assist.
There you go.
Everything else was too complicated and convoluted for infantry brain.
Not just convoluted and complicated, fucking overly. Oh, it was like the technology is all there and like none of it existed to where like we can have like an open source between the three of us like this. This platform so far has been number one with a bullet for how we kind of operate here. So it's like I have no problem pressing buttons and I can even type while I'm freaking doing it. It's like when we have to like I got to send some shit to John and then John's got to like read it and then John's got to put it up and then it's like 5 minutes past when we were talking about what we were talking about. And then it's just like we put up some random shit. And it's like, oh yeah, we were talking about that 5 fucking minutes ago. Would have been, you know what I mean? Like that's how we learn, right? That's how we learn. Like, so yeah, this particular platform has been the easiest to work with so far as like how we do our day-to-day business here at DD214 Network. So
it really is. I'm starting to use this for other shows now too. Like
it makes sense.
As soon as we're done with this, I have to go and redo the first episode of Bong Rips and Video Games. And we're doing it with Melon. And I mean, Melon, if you're listening, I mean, we'd like an affiliation, a sponsorship or something, because this has been the one right here. Now, if there's anything that I could suggest, live call-ins.
That would be live. Yeah, I 100%. That's like, because we did for a short period of time, this podcast, it never got used, but we did have that ability. We had the ability to do that. And I think that's like the only thing we don't have the ability to do right now is a live. We can do live chat. We can do live chat, but we can't do live actual call-ins, which would definitely add a layer and kind of be fun just to like see who wants to fuck around and find out it's live.
Yeah, you could actually leave a voicemail on Anchor or Spotify for podcasters now. You could leave a voicemail for us, but that's, I mean, we do have a phone number. We've never used it.
That's what I'm saying. And that'd be, maybe if we get, if we get a little bit more of a live audience, that would be.
And it's interesting too, because Riverside has it. And I'm just like, that's interesting, but why does one have it and nobody else. Like, what technology do they have?
Well, then then we're just going to get deep in the weeds on like how much do we actually need it? Like, would it actually? It might be fun here and there, but it's like it can also, like this ain't Larry King. You know what I'm saying? Like half the show's not going to revolve around like us talking to other people, right? Unless we have a guest, of course. When we have guests on here, that's a different story. But yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like one of the old platforms we used to use. I'm starting to use now,
which is
for my streaming. I'm using Restream right now, so I can multi-stream too, because
Restream's free.
There's been some changes. There's been some changes on the Twitch terms of services where now you can stream to multiple platforms at the same time if you're affiliated to where you can make money. So the only service that's free to do that is Restream.
Free.
And we
everything else I'd have to pay
for a very long time, Jay. If that was actually our first test of
y'all were using it when I first started.
Yeah. And it's and we were using it all the way up until we came here, wasn't it?
For some reason.
Say again. The last part, John. What did you just ask? I'm sorry.
I'm trying to find out what Squilini said.
Y'all were still using Restream when I first started.
Yes, we were
up until we came here, right?
Just about. Because we
just
started
about. I think we tried one other platform before Talk Studio, before Melon/Talk Studio.
We did,
because when I first started, we were in Restream. Then we kept having issues with Restream, so we tried something else. That one was just a pile of fucking hot garbage, and that's when you, John, then ended up started paying for Streamlabs Ultra and saw Melon, and we tested it, and because of the feature set that it offered, me and Jay were like 100%. Let's just fucking use this.
Roll with it, baby. Because
everything Jay needs, everything I would need if I didn't have the setup I have.
Yep.
We have that ability in this versus any of the other applications we were using.
And again, I can take some of the fucking load out of your guys' like rucksacks and put a little bit into mine, so that we can like equally start fucking distributing some of the weight. Yep. At least when we go live. It's not all on one of us or 2/3 of us. It's like we can all freaking add our shit. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
It made the most sense. It made the most sense.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd like to start off with. This was so exciting for me yesterday. I went to the Lunar Faire yesterday.
Tell me about this.
First off, let me show you. I know you guys saw it, but this is what my wife and I went as. My wife likes every Halloween she likes going the traditional like witch or like something cool, something custom. She always goes something original, which I do like. Always adds in a flair of something. But I came in as a cowboy.
Hell yes!
I love head. That it looks like I'm missing an arm there, but yeah, look at that.
Oh man, look at holy fucking Woody, dude! Like, oh man, John, you're ready to roll out west, dude.
Yes, I am, man. But yeah, man, so let me stop sharing that. So we went yesterday.
Also, can I just say, like, whatever the background picture is right now looks fucking epic and badass. Can you just put the background picture up for a second, dude, just so everybody can like take a fucking gander at that shit? That just looks epic as no, not. Well, your background is fucking badass. John.
We'd have to turn our cameras off.
I'm talking about the fucking pumpkin with a fucking AR, dude. Like that shit looks fucking epic as fuck, dude. Like,
yeah.
Oh, that's a keeper. Yeah.
Yeah. So I literally made that a couple minutes ago. I went on, Midjourney. Shout out Midjourney.
Bro, shout out, dude. Fucking shout out to that shit.
And I literally said, give me an army, give me a military pumpkin army, something around that. A couple of them came up, and I was like, this is the one.
There you go.
This is the fucking one.
Fucking cheers. Fucking cheers to that shit, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we went to Lunar Faire, and while we're in the topic, it was for Hollow Weekend. And I believe I think this is like an all weekend event. I believe that it was going on today too. And a couple weeks ago, we had a guest over my house, and my wife, it was one of my wife's friends, and she was like, "Oh yeah, the Lunar Faire," and they were like, "Oh yeah, let's go." Her friend ended up not going, but then a couple days later, my best friend Mike was just like, "Hey, I'm going." He was like, yeah. I was like, "Oh, what you doing this week?" And he was like, "I'm going to this stupid fair. I'm bringing my niece over there. I'm just gonna go there and buy stuff and whatever." I was just like, okay, great. I'm actually going to that one. I'll see you over there. So it was nice to see, my best friend, and we don't see each other a lot. And that goes to show you don't need to see your best friend every fucking day or talk to them every fucking day in order for them to be your best friend. And this was someone who grew up with my wife and I. So it was a nice little reunion. And to have the kids there, this was a cool family event. And the vibe is more, it's like for witches and wizards, but it's very Renaissance-y as well. And as soon as you walk in, there was a dude playing a ukulele, singing like Renaissance songs. So the vibe was already like, all right, great, this is cool. And it's just a line of vendors at first. So like as soon as you come in, it's just like, here's vendors. Here is a thing called the Potion Lab, and they have butterbeer, non-alcoholic like fantasy drinks. I didn't try any of them. My wife did. She seemed to have enjoyed them. I just had a water because I'm a basic bitch like that, and Captain Planet, straight water, baby.
Wait. No. You're contradicting yourself there. Was it in a plastic bottle? Because if it was, then you were anti-Captain Planet at that moment.
It was in a plastic cup.
Yep.
We fucked up.
It happens. But did you have a good time?
It was great. It was great. So, you walk in and then it's a farm. The land is a farm, and you see horse pens and all this stuff, and the big area where they do like the livestock show. Mm-hmm. They had like trapeze or Cirque du Soleil or like some like poor man's Cirque du Soleil there. And it was pretty entertaining. Got to see my friends, and the kids had a great time. There was a bunch of cool stuff. My kids bought a pet rock. This is Boulder.
Still do that out there, huh? That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
anti-pet rock, I promise. It's
for children like mine who are in the spectrum. I think like pet rocks are great because it really.
Oh yeah. There ain't nothing wrong with it.
Really changed the mood for my kid the whole time once we got there. And my son was a cowboy too, so it was the first time in years that me and my son.
No, that sounds like a good time. That sounds like a great time.
Oh yeah. And we get there, everything's there, and then at 7 o'clock. 6 o'clock was a costume contest. Oh boy, there was some really creative ones, and there was this one guy, Slender Man, and there was this funny joke that I heard about Slender Man. You guys are familiar with Slender Man, right?
Oh yeah.
Jay's like, oh yeah. This dude, first off,
the internet, baby.
This dude was like 7'5", like 7 foot tall. He was legitimately tall, like no stilts, like. And the whole time, he was just walking like this, creepy, not breaking character. The whole festival, right?
Sounds fun.
And it was cool, and it's funny because I saw Slender Man, and I heard this joke on another podcast about Slender Man, and it was pronounced Slenderman, and he was like a Jewish accountant.
Oh Jesus Christ! God damn it!
It was funny as hell. Check out Bad Friends, guys. It's a hilarious podcast.
That sounds funny.
God.
Oh, they speaking of hilarious like internet humor, College Humor released a new Batman. So like check that out if you get a chance.
Let me tell you something. I watched it. Is that the one with the Batman fires Batman?
Or it's when he fires like the Flash and Joker.
Yeah, so the guy in the first one they came out with Batman fires Batman. That's actually Thomas Middleditch, who is a Red Dead RP player. He is a Twitch streamer. He is the Verizon guy in the commercials. He's also in Silicon Valley, which is a great show. If you're a tech guy, you have to watch it. But yeah, so 6 p.m. the costume contest. There was some really creative ones, but there was one that was first. The two of them. First was this handicapped guy dressed up in all this demonic stuff. And they were just like, "Oh, what are you supposed to be?" He's like, "I'm hell on wheels."
Jesus,
it was fucking hilarious, and it's great that they made something. they made a joke out of their, and they're having fun with their disability, because that's what it's fun, and when you're able to do it, it just shows a great perspective.
Absolutely.
The one that caught my attention was this one motherfucker. It was this costume, and it was like 12 feet tall. It was a deer. His name was Dear God.
Dear God.
Dear God. So when you look up, it says Dear God. You're just like Dear God.
He's the Dear God.
He was the Dear God, and it was really creative.
That's pretty cool. That harkens to like Hannibal. Remember, like in the TV show Hannibal, where they kept having like the imagery, all the images of like the stag and freaking stuff like that, where it's like, oh yeah, dark and creepy, the Dear God. You know what I mean?
So 6 p.m. that happened. It was cool. It was really cool. 7 p.m. started the drag show, which was energetic. It was fun. And what was really cool about this is that a lot of we know the big thing right now, that especially in Florida.
No, everybody's just so scared. Everybody's just so all the supposed tough people in the fucking country are so fucking scared of this shit.
Yeah, and I just want to say that it was fun. My daughter enjoyed it. My son Jonah, and you guys know Jonah.
Yeah.
This kid was standing. He was watching, and he turned around and he was like, "This is boring. I want to go home." And my daughter had a good time, and the performers were aware of the crowd. The crowd was aware of the performers. The food, we didn't eat any food. We actually had McDonald's before we got there because we knew the food was going to be fucking expensive. So we
you go to festivals, dude, like you're going to pay out the ass. Like, anything.
Yeah. All we needed to get there was water. We just needed to get water, and then if the kids wanted something, we got them something, which we did. And there were enough vendors there for everybody. There was even a bong section, but the bongs were fucking expensive, man.
Really?
Super expensive.
What were they made out of?
Definitely some kind of ceramic or acrylic, they were very intricate handmade pieces.
Oh, well then, yeah. Well, I guess that makes it hard to like bring the price down a little bit. You know what I mean? Where it's like if you spend like over 20 hours like making something, like that's 20 hours of your time. You know what I mean? So it's like. And it's like, and when else are you going to get a piece like that? You know what I mean? It's like, so how bad do you want that piece, right?
Yeah, exactly. And but overall, the fair itself, it's bi-weekly, so it happens every 2 weeks. It happens every new moon and every full moon. And how awesome is it that Halloween weekend is a full moon? So, it was a very fun event. We had a good time. It was a very family-friendly event. I'm sure my wife and I could have done a lot more if the kids weren't there, because the kids did get tired. But the Lunar Faire is a great family event for everybody. And then right after that, we drove home, and I came home and played Red Dead RP.
Fucking A. That sounds like a fucking dude. That sounds like a fucking. We had a great fucking day, dude.
Yeah, we had a Halloween event in RP, and it was a haunted train ride.
Okay.
And someone was a ghost, and someone was like choking us and beating the shit out of us in the train while the train was stuck. And it was actually kind of funny. And then there were people dressed up as the Three Little Pigs, which they won $10,000. So, I mean, this is just the start of Halloween. We still have 2 more days, and I'm not even done, baby. I'm not even done.
Yeah, I think what is it? Today's the 29th. That's so tomorrow's tomorrow's Devil's Night. That's going to be my annual viewing of The Crow tomorrow night. That'll be my annual viewing.
There we go.
Have to watch The Crow on Devil's Night like every year. You know what I mean? That's like the one that started it all. You know what I mean? So, hell yeah. What'd you do this week, Joe?
Oh fuck!
Yeah, you look like shit. You look like hammered shit right now. You know that?
That's because this weekend I've become hammered shit. So typical, just regular fucking ass work week. And then Friday night we went to, there's this place probably 20 minutes up the road called Castle McCulloch.
Okay.
McCulloch. It's an event venue. Like they do weddings, a bunch of different types of events there. Mm-hmm. They have Mardi Gras. They do fucking a Halloween party. So
Yeah,
Fridays,
we
the
discussed
weekend,
we discussed this last week. I'm dying to hear this, dude. Like
the weekend leading up to Halloween, they always do. Well, this is now the second annual. He's supposed to be Captain Planet Query. This was the second annual. The name of it, I don't know the exact name right off the bat, but the second annual fetish party that they do. So Friday night they do this fetish party where they have like drag shows, strippers, all these different fucking things. A lot of vendors. Because I live in a state where pot isn't legal, but Delta 8, Delta 9 CBD products are. One of the vendors there was selling fucking pre-rolled Delta 9 pre-rolls.
Listen, Delta 9 and Delta. Actually, I think Delta 9 is actually cannabis.
Delta 9 is cannabis. That's like there's some. I've heard of that loophole. They have some kind of loophole like that in some of the other legal states where it's like
the polo.
For some reason, you call it. I don't know. I don't know what the loophole is because Delta 9 is pot.
Delta 9 is THC. Delta 8 and Delta 10 are the ones that can be sold. So you probably had Delta 8 or Delta 10. Now, if you had Delta,
they were selling. It was Delta 9.
That's what
you were getting high then, bro.
Well, yeah, no, that's the thing. So with CBD,
test, bro.
with hemp, well, luckily I don't work for the government anymore. They don't drug test me. And but they had this vendor there. They were selling, $10 pre-rolls of fucking Delta 9. And you could just buy one and fucking walk around and smoke it, and the sheriffs that were there just didn't give a shit. Because of the way it was marketed.
Well, and that's kind of, I remember going to like Bob Marley festivals in freaking Tucson, in my youth, and the smell of skunk was like in the air the whole time, and like as long as you weren't like blowing in people's faces, like the cops and the security that were there, they would never fuck with people. And they have like another one called they have another festival down there called like Nam Jam. You know what I mean? It's like it's started by a bunch of Vietnam vets like decades ago in Tucson, and fucking same there, dude. Like everybody people were smoking pot in the 90s like openly. You know what I mean? Just openly.
Oh yeah.
And it was like one of those places where like the cops, the cops wouldn't fuck with you, in the venue. If you were contained in the venue and you're just smoking a spliff or a J, like you're good. You're fucking good. You know what I mean? Like, so anywho.
Yeah, no, they had all that stuff going on. They had tons of vendors out there selling like fucking flogging tools and shit. So, if you're
excited, Joe. You're getting me excited. Tell me more.
They had I'm actually going to share this. They actually this was one of the shows they did. It was.
You're gonna have to blow that up.
It was suspension. Hold on, trying to.
Suspension with hooks and shit?
No. So they didn't do hook suspension. It was just all rope.
Oh, gotcha.
But like just making sure to safely put all the correct points of contact on her, just getting her tied to then lift her in the fucking air took 20 fucking minutes. It was ridiculous.
Some people are really into that rope shit, man. I'll tell you what, dude. Like,
and then
give me I apologize. Cody's whining. I'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
So did they did all the hooking and stuff like right in front of you, right there?
Yeah, they tied her up with the ropes right there. They had fire breathers, fucking.
Yeah, they had fire breathers there, yeah. But they like the fire breathers that they weren't like big. They weren't very large, I guess, because the area
for safety,
was smaller, so it wasn't. I bet you were seeing like.
Oh yeah, no, they were fucking throwing flames like a motherfucker.
That's cool.
I mean, a lot of people. So the way they do the this event is they've got 2 tiers for tickets. For like $40, you wear like fetish attire. So fucking if you're a dude and you want to fucking go in a gimp suit, you go in a fucking gimp suit type of thing. There were guys in fucking damn. It was just fucking weird. But then for the higher tier, which was like $50 a ticket, you just wear all black. So I'm gonna share this picture. There's no nudity.
Yes, Squilini, I want to see you in a belt and an
Joe
apple in
Tex
your mouth,
Squilini
bro.
joined.
So, that's me and the missus. Fucking, it was so damn hot out. The second we walked in, I unbuttoned the fucking shirt.
Well, I mean, everyone else was practically naked, so you might as well just start.
I mean, the amount of fucking
You know?
ass cheeks and
Ass cheeks were out.
there were chicks
Penis?
walking around in fucking like thongs.
Cock socks.
There was one dude in a fucking nanner hammock.
Oh,
He was wearing a fucking
my
nanner hammock with some fucking black, old school black jungle fucking jump boots.
oh my God.
No shirt on, nothing, just fucking a nanner hammock and fucking black combat boots.
That is fucking hilarious.
So, there was one chick walking around in this red latex fucking bodysuit. And it's like 80 fucking degrees outside. Hot as shit. And I'm like, oh God, I feel bad for her when she gets fucking home.
It's funny. I actually told my wife to get a bodysuit when she was looking for her costume yesterday. She probably would have been sweating yesterday because it was kind of hot.
So, I mean, it was fun. I think we plan on doing it again because, it's something to go fucking do. I've got to get new fucking dress shoes because the dress shoes I have right now are fucking just like a cheap $15 fucking Walmart pair of fucking like George's fucking dress shoes with no actual comfort to them. And all the walking and shit, just my fucking feet, my calves, my fucking just, I was dead ass sore.
You just done. Yeah.
I mean, I had, it's definitely an adult thing that they do there. Like all their parties are all, 21 and up type of situations because it's drinking, having a good time. We hit the dance floors because they have multiple different areas with different DJs and musicians and shit. So they have
different stuff going on.
It's a big fucking party, different type of music, different vibes and music in each fucking area. Drank fucking 4 beers and like 8 fucking shots of Fireball.
That's fucking amazing.
And then last night we had our little, annual community Halloween party that us and the neighbors fucking usually put on. Neighbor's girlfriend made fucking Jello shots, 166 of them. Only 7 people showed up. At 2:00 this morning, when I walked back over to my fucking townhouse, there were 0 Jello shots left.
0 Jello shots left.
You're fucking savage, Joe. You're fucking savage.
So between 7 of us, and we were all drinking beer too at the same time. So like we're doing Jello shots, we're drinking fucking beer. I came back home with my cooler last night at 2:00. Well, technically this morning at 2 a.m. with 4 beers left in my cooler, and the Jello shots were completely empty. Probably did fucking about 20 of them, 20 to 40, somewhere in there, fucking Jello shots. And when she made them this time, so she does multiple different flavors. She does a fucking orange creamsicle one where she uses whipped cream vodka with orange fucking Jello. Those things are fucking delicious. Probably had that's probably where the 20 came from, was I just probably had about 20 of those. And then everything else she was using fucking Tito's. And we learned real quick, Tito's is not for Jello shots. That's just if you want to do a straight shooter of fucking vodka.
My Lord. Well, it sounds like it was a good time then.
So yeah, definitely good fucking weekend. Now I've got to, recover for fucking tomorrow when I have this last interview for this fucking manager position. So today's going to be fucking vegging out on the fucking couch, no fucking alcohol, because I've got to make sure I'm 100% sober for tomorrow.
I'm actually looking forward to something similar. Like I'm just gonna kind of like the weather like drastically changed here in KC. So like we were in the 60s like this entire week, and then Friday a cold front came in, and it got down into like the 30s that night, and then all day yesterday was this like drizzly rain, cold. You know what I mean? Like barely in the 40s. Like it was mainly in the 30s all day, mainly in the 30s. And then today, like currently it's like 36 and cloudy. You know what I mean? So it's just like another like wintry cold day. You know, fall is definitely here. And yeah, like so like I plan on doing, I don't know, like nothing outside right now. You know what I mean? So like because I'm not in the fucking army anymore, and I don't have to. So like we'll probably be doing like a couple inside chores today and like literally like just vegging out on football. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah.
Well, I mean that's the thing for me today. It's football. You know, Cowboys are playing again this weekend. Last weekend was our bye week, so.
Oh, we got our second game in fucking 2 weeks against fucking Denver today, and we're at Denver. So like, trying to keep our fucking 7-year streak of beating the Broncos like alive here. We're at 16 in a row against the Broncos. So today would be number 17. So I'm like, you know, fingers crossed for like KC against the Broncos today to like just keep stuffing fucking Denver's face into the shit that they fucking gave us back when we weren't shit and like they had a couple of trophies. Fucking yeah. They're paying even if they beat us today, like they're paying their penance like so badly right now. Like it's like they sold their souls for freaking Manning and a third trophy, and now they're watching the Chiefs fucking become like America's team, and like I hope you know the Broncos just I hope they reap it. I just hope they reap it. You know what I mean? Reap the whirlwind. Like they brought it on themselves. Like the most insufferable. I like the Oakland Raiders better than I'll ever like the Broncos. You know what I'm saying? And the Chargers are just kind of bros. Like I don't really have a lot of animosity with the Chargers. Usually have some good games with them. The Broncos and Chiefs, dude. Like the Broncos can like just absolutely like lick asshole. Like seriously, like it's like some gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't play with that Broncos shit, dude. Like I hope it's miserable for them today. It's really cold in Denver, so it's probably going to be some smash mouth football, but I have a feeling the Chiefs are going to do all right. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we've got the Rams today, so we'll see. I think
that should be a good game
next week.
That should be a good game.
Next week's when we play the Eagles. So that's going to be the game to watch. The Cowboys probably get their ass beat.
Yeah, football's happening too. The World Series started. We're tied 1-1 at the moment. Rangers and Diamondbacks. I have to say,
bro, what's up with AZ, dude? Went like, what the fuck, John? You know what I'm saying?
I just want to say, I'm a little sour with the Diamondbacks.
Why?
Because one of our first biggest losses was to the Diamondbacks that one year in the World Series, and
the year of 9/11, but that was like the best World Series ever. It's like even with
it was. Yeah. I have to agree, it was the best, but that one hurt. You know, that one hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. You know, I'm sure as a Yankees fan, you take some of this stuff for granted. No offense, but like just making the World Series should have been enough that year. You know, and the fact that it went to a walk-off victory. You know, the home team won every game in that World Series.
Yeah.
So, you know, all 3 games that were played in New York, you know, the fans got to see the Yankees win. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, don't, you know, I know it was disappointing that year. It was literally right after 9/11. Yep. Fucking, you know, ground zero is still fucking smoking. Okay. Like I get that part, but don't forget that like that was Arizona as a state. That was literally the state of Arizona's first world championship in any major sport. So there's something to be said for that. And I lived there at the time. So like it was, even down in Tucson, that was very exciting for the state of Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, I don't know about you, but this year I'm rooting for the Diamondbacks. Right. And I got to say, dude, congratulations to my Arizona Wildcats too, because yesterday in college football, the Arizona Wildcats, they upset a top 25 team at home for the first time since 2018. So congratulations to the Arizona Wildcats yesterday. Get on that one.
And now look, I'm with you there, man. I'm actually going for the Diamondbacks again too, because you know, look, Texas is nice. The Rangers are okay. They made it this far, but to me, after doing a little research, I just don't feel like they got what it takes to go against Arizona this year. Arizona fucking wants it.
Mm-hmm.
They want it.
I think. Well, I don't. I'm trying to leave bias out of this because, like, I would like to see Arizona win this again, just for the fact that I grew up in that state, and like, I am proud that I cut my teeth there and grew up kind of out in the Wild West. Leaving bias out of this, in game 1, it went to 10 innings, and the Rangers took it, but the Diamondbacks were in the game the whole fucking time. You know what I mean? Like they remind me a little bit of the 2015 Royals when actually 14 and 15 Royals, just scrappy. Like, you cannot take your foot off the gas because they will keep coming. So you can score 9 runs on them and they're just going to keep fucking slowly fucking marching back. You know what I mean? And then eighth or ninth inning, you know, you're kind of asked out. What was the score last night, John? As I believe the Diamondbacks won, did they not?
I believe they did.
I think the series is tied like 1-1 right now. So, what was the score?
9-1.
So yeah, there you go. Last night the Diamondbacks fucking put a hurting on them. So yeah. they clearly, you know, they came out the gate fucking wanting to play, and you know, funny story. I just have something triggered a memory, and because I was in the Army at the time, because of what I was doing, I missed all of pretty much. I didn't really get to watch the World Series in 2015. I got to watch part of it when I was actually at NTC preparing to go into the box, but I missed like game 1. And game 1, literally the first pitch of the World Series in New York, it was the Mets and the Royals. One of our players hit an inside the park home run on the first fucking pitch of the World Series, and that was like that kind of set the tone for the Royals in that series, where it was like it was all Royals that series. Like because the previous year they were 90 feet away from the tying run was 90 feet away when they lost to the Giants. They held on to that like, you know, they held on to that like some fucking crack, dude. They were like, that's how close we were last year. This year we're going all the way, and they did. They really did. So yeah.
And it's interesting because like you get this Royals flush, but then you also get that Diamondbacks energy too, you know. So you get a little bit of the both worlds, and this year you won.
I'm not gonna. I do that. No lies here. Like, I'm not gonna freaking front at all, dude. Like, I wasn't even paying attention to the Diamondbacks. I wasn't even paying enough attention to the Diamondbacks to know that they were in the playoff race until they made the fucking wild card. I didn't even know they were competing this year. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I've been watching.
You followed them the whole year, yeah.
You know, like we've been busy, and my baseball, my love for baseball has not diminished. But as far as paying attention to the different teams and different stats, and like, I'm so far removed from like being like a real fan. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. Don't ask me who plays for fucking what team. If they aren't fucking Kansas City Royals, I probably don't have a fucking clue. I mean, I'm not going to pretend, dude. But when I saw the Diamondbacks make the wild card, and then like nobody saw them coming. Everyone was like, okay, it's the Diamondbacks, but you know, the Phillies are in here and this other team, and this, like, nobody was looking to the Diamondbacks, and now they're in the World Series, and the series is tied going back to Arizona. When's the next game? Is it tonight or is it tomorrow, John?
Tomorrow.
It is. Okay, so tomorrow night is going to be game 3. So going into your Halloween week, Devil's Night tomorrow night is going to be Diamondbacks and fucking Rangers, and it's going to be at Arizona. So keep your eyes on that, kids.
At 8:03 p.m.
Which time zone, brother? 8:03. Which time zone? Arizona's or
shit?
Yeah, make sure you check that out because that'll mess people up.
All that's Eastern. From
East, okay, so 8 Eastern. Okay, so 8 it would be 8 Eastern, freaking 5 Pacific. So yeah, there you go. Hey, you guys should put whatever. Whoever sent that to the chat, like, you should put that in there, because like I was literally just telling Nikki yesterday, because it was raining all day. It's one of those like just drizzly days where like it, you know, I'm talking, it rained for a solid like 18 hours straight. You know what I mean? It was just it would be like a drizzle, then it would get heavy for a little bit. Then it would like taper off a little bit down to like a mist, and then it start drizzling again, and like just rinse and repeat for like 18 fucking hours, right? And I was telling Nikki, on days like today, or days like yesterday, days like yesterday, where it's just like when you're out in the field and you're doing shit and like doing like some light infantry shit, it doesn't matter what you do or how well prepared you are. The longer you're in the rain, eventually shit gets soaked. Eventually, on a long enough timeline. And on those really, really bad days where like the rain just doesn't stop, like yesterday, there's functionally like not much you can do. You start grinning, bearing it. Like that's where we have these things. Like you turtle up all of your fucking clothes into this fucking rainproof bag, and you tie it off, stuff that into the bottom of your fucking ruck. You turtle up your fucking your sleep system, But eventually, like your rucksack is gonna get soaked no matter what. You know what I mean? So if you didn't tie off all your shit inside your ruck and waterproof it the right way, eventually you're gonna end up some soaking ass clothes. You're not even having anything dry to fucking get into. You know what I mean? And like when you're ruck marching, you don't necessarily want to ruck march in your rain gear because that can get hot like really quick. And like when you're ruck marching, like your rucksack kind of becomes your fucking heater. So even though it's cold and you're already wearing like layers and shit, like you don't even necessarily want to be waterproof because like you're gonna get either overheated or you're gonna get wet anyway. So it's kind of like it's like the devil's like dice, dude. You know what I mean? Like, would you rather be dry and like overheat, or would you rather be like wet while you're moving and have dry clothes to get into later and be cold as shit and miserable? You know what I mean? Like, which one do you want to do? You know what I mean?
For real. And we were talking about pretending before. We cannot pretend about what happened last night at the Tyson and Ngannou fight.
Oh my fucking God. Did you watch some of the highlights? Did you watch like
I got to catch up? I had to rewind that knockdown like 10 or 15 times. Just
overhand left, baby. Overhand left.
Angle to see every face, to see like holy
MMA finally made a showing in the boxing ring, and it was on the biggest goddamn stage.
And he's here to stay.
Like that week, finally MMA picked a good time to freaking like show up in boxing, because did you see like Dana White's head explode from the box? You know what I mean? Like that dude probably just had a bad fucking night, realizing like he let that dude go. And that dude just got the biggest payday of his fucking life, and he now controls his own destiny without Dana White. And they could have signed a contract, and he could have done the exact same thing a while ago, and he would still be under contract with the UFC. Boy, oh boy, it was beautiful on so many different levels. So many different levels.
Now, people are saying it's like a highway robbery. Some people say it was. Listen.
Boxing is points. Boxing is points. Yeah. Go ahead.
Showed up, and after Tyson Fury realized, oh shit.
Yeah, this is for real. This is happening.
Powerful. It became a points match.
Yes, and that's and here's the thing. I know you can talk all day long, and I probably won't hear me disagree with you. Tyson Fury probably definitely took more damage in that fight. You know what I mean? But if you're going off of pure pugilistic point style boxing, which is what the fuck it was, okay, he absolutely won that fight. Okay, he absolutely won that fight on points. There's really, you cannot. There are some people that scored the fight where it was very close. You might have even been able to call it a split at certain points, but you've got to that's the hard part with boxing, is like, just because X or Y happens in like certain rounds does not mean, you open up a cut on somebody, you knock somebody down. Yeah, they're taking damage. The round is still 10-9, unless it is a hardcore beatdown round. That's a 10-8, right? But it's like most rounds are scored 10-9. So even in the rounds where they took damage or whatever, it's whoever has the most 10s at the end, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not about the damage that you take. It's about the points that you make, and
that's kind of why I stopped watching boxing. Now here's what I will say for in defense of
Ngannou. Elbowed him too.
He was fucking, dude. He was game, and he came out there and he put on a performance, the likes of which has not been seen in the boxing world. Like the heart that he displayed. He's up like, this is some fucking Rocky shit. The dude grew up. The dude grew up poor as fucking Africa. He's been told no to every goddamn thing he's wanted to do like his whole life. And last night on the biggest stage in the world, dude, he just showed everybody how big his fucking gigantic fucking nutsack really fucking is, dude. Okay, and he's fucking
Fury's face when he
couldn't believe it. he couldn't believe it on two levels. Like number one, that it happened, and number two, like how bad it hurt. That was the face of a man who was in disbelief that like, oh shit just got fucking real. What's that Chevelle song? Was it the Red? Like, so lay down, the thread is real.
I listened to Chevelle on the way home last night too.
Lay down, dude. The thread is fucking real. Like, there's bullets flying over your head right now. Like, you better fucking watch out. Like that kind of one showing. Ngannou's power was already legendary in the UFC. His punching power was already legendary. Like, go into the boxing ring and actually have him put on a halfway. Like, the one thing MMA fighters are really good at in boxing is the clinch. You know, like inside dirty boxing. That is something that is like drilled over and over in MMA constantly. Is dirty boxing. That's where he caught Fury. He caught him with an overhand left. As Fury was coming in with a right, he went over with his left and freaking caught him, clipped him above his ear, and fucking put him on the ground. Okay, it was like
a nutsack,
dude. I'm telling you, man. And like, people don't realize, like, if you go back and you watch that replay, it doesn't look like that hard of a hit. But when you get hit behind the ear and behind and above the ear,
you're seeing flashes.
And people don't realize like how hard. Like, that's Ngannou. He weighs 270 fucking pounds. It only takes one. It only takes one. The fact that Fury got back up from that is testament to his fucking chin. Okay, that dude's got like a chin of Grant. Yeah. Like, there was a fight that I think his first fight that he lost to Deontay Wilder, he took a savage shot and it looked like he was knocked out. And then you see him like come to and like immediately like the Undertaker just sit up and get the fuck back up. And like the whole crowd couldn't believe that he got back up from that shit. This dude is already legendary for his chin. So like, also props to Tyson Fury last night, because I think a lesser man would have been fucking knocked out by the former UFC heavyweight champion. Okay, so also props to Tyson Fury. But the fact that he put on such a goddamn display last night, speaking of Ngannou, the fact that he put on such a display last night showed the world, like, A, that fucking UFC fighters are completely underpaid. You know, B, that MMA fighters can compete on the world stage in other combat sports. Okay, there is a crossover and there is a correlation. And C, Dana White's a fucking idiot. So that's it, dude. Like,
it was very interesting stuff, and it was nice to see. You know, I mean, I rewound that clip like 10 times. I watched it in so many different angles. It's incredible to me. You know, like, Tyson Fury is the best of the best. There's no doubt about that.
Right now he is. He's got a fight coming up next month, and oh man, if I was his competition next month, I'd be fucking watching tape, because he did look a little lazy at first. You know, like he wasn't taking it entirely seriously, and then once he started taking it seriously, Ngannou was still in there. Like, Ngannou took a couple of late rounds, and I think that's where people really opened their eyes. It wasn't just the knockdown in the third round. That shit happens in boxing all the time. Yeah. Okay. It wasn't a knockdown that was surprising.
It was how he kept up.
It was the late rounds. Yeah. Remember when McGregor fought Mayweather?
How could I forget?
Mayweather performed on paper better than some of, McGregor performed better than some of Mayweather's best opponents. Okay, in the ring, but in the later rounds, he freaking gassed out, and then that 10th round, he got TKO'd. You know what I mean? So like that tells me Mayweather's defense was still on point, and he just waited and let McGregor gas himself out, and then put on a show and put the lights out. That's what he was.
Tyson Fury's still undefeated, right?
Tyson Fury, I don't know if he's undefeated. He might. Yeah, I think he lost to Deontay Wilder on decision.
Oh, he did.
But in the rematch, he won. But Ngannou last night showed that Fury in the later rounds was starting to have some problems, and that's where people.
Oh no! Wait, he says he remains undefeated at 34-0-1 with 24 knockouts. So that one was draw.
I must be thinking of the draw then. Okay. That might have been was that a majority draw against Wilder? Is that what that one was?
Yep.
Okay, majority draw against Wilder. That's what. Okay, so I was thinking it was a loss. It was a majority draw. Okay, my bad. But yeah. So
that Fury Wilder fight was crazy too.
Yeah. And
remember that one.
I love seeing boxing kind of go back, harkening back a little bit to its glory days, where guys are getting in there to fight, to brawl. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying boxing has to all be a brawl style to the knockout, whatever, but slugfests are fun to watch. And boxing in the 90s and the early 2000s got really fucking boring. And people moved away from it, and they moved to UFC and MMA in droves, because the product was more exciting. This current crop of fighters, I think, grew up in that era, and they also were tired of seeing boxers get into the ring and then tiptoe around each other for fucking 12 rounds. So guys like Tyson Fury go in there, let's have a fucking good old fashioned fight. You know what I mean? And that's cool too. But that also opens him up to get knocked on his ass in the third round. That's what happens when you brawl. You open yourself up for everything you're dishing out. You're opening yourself up for counters and counters and stuff like that to get knocked down. So that's boxing. That's fucking boxing.
That is boxing, and that is sports. I mean, sports is just interesting as
very much so. Very, very much.
It just happens. Trying to see what else. Hey, shit. What else you got?
What else did we do this week? I don't know. Like, what else were we talking about? We had some other let me go back to the chat. I don't fucking remember. I don't remember shit right now.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot that's kind of happened, I guess, on the content side, John. I mean, we kind of slightly touched on it earlier with, Twitch last weekend / early this week, changing up their terms of service now. So if you're a streamer and you typically bounce between platforms like Facebook and Twitch and Kick and shit like that, now you can go live on any platform you want while live on Twitch without any repercussions. A lot of people that gave up their partner or their affiliate status with Twitch reached out to Twitch once they changed the terms of service, saying, "Hey, can I get it back?" And they gave it back to them, even though they jumped ship to go to another platform. Now, since the terms have changed, things are. I would say because the market's so competitive and so many people were leaving Twitch in droves, that's why Twitch did it. There's no real other reason. And then tomorrow, fucking Apple's got an entire fucking another event happening tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Hey, so as of about an hour ago, there's an injury report update from the Chiefs. Freaking quarterback Patrick Mahomes has no game status designation right now. So we'll see. Apparently he got the flu. So because they traveled to Denver, so we'll see.
Seasonal flu?
Dude. I'm gonna tell everybody right now, dude. Like, get your fucking flu shots, dude, and like stay up on that shit. Okay, like the shit's not over yet. All right, like, and we're going back into another fucking cold season. Like. The shit's real. Like there's antibiotic resistant fucking, bacteria out there now and stuff like that. And these flus, they're not getting better. You know what I'm saying? So like, take care of yourselves, kids. Okay. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your bodies. All right. Like science is, modern medicine is a thing. I know it's not cheap here in the United States, but for the love of God, take care of your bodies. All right. Like you only get one. So yeah, but yeah, we'll see if Mahomes plays now. Like, I bet if it's just the flu, he's probably gonna fucking play. I think there's no other way I can like describe that. Like that's kind of like the quarterback is expected to like just put his balls out there on the field. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the face of our team. So I would say the expectation is that he will play, but let's see here right now we're about 4 hours away from game time. So we'll see how he's feeling here in a couple hours. This is going to be interesting. Oh, by the way, I still think we'd fucking beat him like without Mahomes. Just throwing it out there. Just fucking throwing it out there. Like,
well, that's because the Chiefs actually have a fucking whole team. It's not like they've got, the Chiefs don't have one or two players they rely on to make their power moves.
We got people on both sides of the ball right now. Like, I'm just riding the wave. Like I'm really only that confident because the Broncos have just been so. They really have. I feel bad for some of my homies in Colorado that I spent a lot of time with when I was stationed at Carson, because the Broncos have been on this downward slide for like the last 3 seasons, and this season is like they're bottoming out this season. Like this season is like,
oh yeah,
they're not even they're like barely showing up to the games at this point. Like, so we'll see. Like we'll see what happens here. This is gonna be interesting. Like, I'm kind of curious now. So yeah. John, I think you're muted, dude.
Oh yeah. Are you guys anybody gonna see the new Hunger Games movie?
The new what?
Hunger Games movie.
Yeah, maybe in a parallel universe. I don't even know what that is, dude. Is that shit with Jennifer Lawrence?
She's not in it. She's not in it.
I didn't watch the ones she was. I have no clue. Joe? Hunger
I mean, I watched the ones that she was in just because my kids wanted to see it. I doubt I'm going to see this one. If I do end up watching it, it'll be one of those nights where I'm just fucking bored. There's nothing else to watch and it's on streaming service and I don't have to pay to watch it.
Then you know what? I'll just hang on to my fucking thoughts then.
Sorry, dude. Like, I don't watch Hunger Games. Didn't read the books. Like, same as Harry Potter. Didn't watch the movies. Didn't read the books. Like, like I grew up on fucking Commando and like Predator, like Rambo, like WWF and WCW.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to ask you something. How did I spell the episode?
With a K instead of a C?
Oh, my bad. Because we had that conversation about the wrestling thing, and the Halloween Havoc was spelled with a K in WCW, and
I don't know.
I just mixed it up.
It's all good. It's all good. Still love you, John.
Yeah.
Still love you, John.
Let's see. I'm looking for. Damn, I mean, well, the fucking the New England shooter's dead.
Yeah, that guy. He off himself. That was totally expected.
Yeah,
that was totally expected.
It's just after everything that you're fucking hearing about everything that was going on with him, there's a lot of people to blame here. I'm gonna say it.
Well, that's when people dog whistle stuff and create a atmosphere of fear. Other people are gonna get sucked into that fear mongering, and when certain personality types live their lives in fear, eventually it seems like they lash out, and that seems to be like part of the case with this. Was just somebody got caught up in all the bullshit and they lashed out, and a lot of people died. And it's that's, I would say, there's a lot of people to blame, and a lot of it is fetishizing like civil war and the collapse of the government and stuff like that, which would help no one. You know what I mean? Which would do nothing. You know what I mean? I don't even know who these people think they're fighting against, because like we're all Americans, right? And the concept is kind of foreign to me, because it's like who are your enemies? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who are your mortal enemies that you're so scared of that you think fighting against your fellow Americans is going to actually do something? You know what I mean? All it did to this guy was freaking get him and a bunch of other people dead. You know what I mean? And that did nothing for anyone. And the media is going to move on in like fucking 2 days anyways. So what'd you fucking live and die for?
Yeah. In other news, this may be exciting for some people. We have an update on the Constantine sequel with Keanu Reeves.
Here we go.
The script is done. They did some rewrites. Keanu Reeves is working on it with Francis Lawrence, who's working on the Hunger Games movie. And Francis Lawrence is great. He's done I Am Legend. He did Hunger Games. He did, what else did Francis Lawrence do? Red Sparrow.
I've seen that.
That it? Is that all he's fucking done?
That's Jennifer Lawrence, yeah. Saw that one.
Oh, she's in that too?
Oh yeah.
I did not know that, actually, because I didn't see that. He hasn't Slumberland. He's directed 94. want to see his directorial. Fucking in the fuck are you doing, IMDb? He did a ton of movies. And they're talking about Constantine 2, and they're talking about having it as rated R. Peter Stormare would come back as Big Lou, the devil. So that would be exciting. Would you guys like to see a Constantine sequel?
Possibly, yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I liked the Keanu Constantine. However, I don't like that they classified it as a comic book movie.
Yeah, because it's not.
They classified it as a comic book movie because they loosely used some of the Constantine material from the DC comics
and the characters, and that's really it.
Very loosely.
Because say it's Squillini. Where is John Constantine from?
He's fucking British, and he's blonde.
And that Constantine is way more fucking violent and more.
Oh yeah.
Hands-on. I mean,
the show.
Fucking the damn show that they did. I think it was on NBC, and then they ended up looping it into the Arrowverse. Huh?
Yeah, I remember when it switched over.
The Constantine show they did, where it then looped into the Arrowverse with Flash, Arrow, all that shit on CW. That was comic accurate. Like they even at one point in like all the crossovers within the Arrowverse, Constantine and a few of the other characters visited another world, and it was the world from the Fox show Lucifer that's now on Netflix, because the Lucifer show was also based on the DC Comics version of Lucifer.
Yep.
So, but with the Keanu movie, it was just they had the rights to use the characters. That was about it.
Yeah.
They didn't use any of the other material.
Can you agree or disagree that was for a comic book adaptation? Because that's what it just was.
At the time, it was a
better ones.
It was at the time it was good. But now with all the other comic movies we've gotten over since then, because that movie, I think the first Constantine came out even before Downey's first Iron Man movie.
I think
before the Marvel Cinematic Universe started.
It was a comic movie before comic movies were fucking cool.
Yeah, because up till that point, all we had comic book movie wise was like the Tim Burton Batmans, the
Punisher, fucking like goddamn, like the original Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like they had just started to fucking get into like some of that shit. I think. What year did Constantine come out?
'05.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So we only had like a precious few. The Thomas Jane Punisher was out by then. I think like one of the Hulks was out. Fucking Spider-Man.
So Thomas Jane's Punisher was out, and then obviously the '89 Dolph Lundgren Punisher.
Yeah. Spider-Man was out. Freaking I think one of the Hulks was out. I'm pretty sure before Constantine, but it was like they weren't cool yet. There was no MCU.
Yeah, because it was '02 when Spider-Man came out.
X-Men had come out by then. Pretty sure X-Men was out by then. So yeah, some of that shit.
Yeah, but that was just kind of the beginning of it. And all the comic book movies we'd seen at that point were like the big headliners of DC and Marvel. We were seeing Spider-Man. We were seeing the X-Men. We were seeing fucking Batman, Superman. We weren't seeing any of these other characters that were in these universes until that movie. And then with that movie, because, I read the Constantine comics when they started coming out. Great comics. But Constantine in the DC universe is more of like a behind the scenes guy with the Justice League. He's never really been a big facing.
Do you know what I think? Character. You know what I think? Where I think the corner finally turned. Excuse me. the corner finally turned for comic book movies was the adaptations of Sin City and fucking The Watchmen. And when Hollywood realized, like, if you kind of gave people what they actually like were looking for, as opposed to, for an adaptation, like, it's like, if you build it, they will come, same with like 300, same with 300, 300 had some major success because they didn't really change shit from the comic, like John, you're muted again. You're muted again.
So about Watchmen. Watchmen is my favorite comic book. I read it when I was homeless. I read it when I was a kid. I read it just a couple months ago. Watched the movie 100 times. Watched the TV show. The thing about the movie is that it is exactly word for word, panel for panel the same, except for the absolute very ending.
Yep.
Where in the comic book, a giant octopus from space
is the threat.
Destroys New York City. Now, in the movie, Buenos días. ¿Cómo está? Estoy bien hoy.
Yeah, that's fucking. I think that's my boy right there. I think that's good old Pablo Martinez.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning from Arizona, from Pablo, right? Former guest, freaking long time friend of the podcast. Like, welcome.
Oh yeah, welcome, man. We gotta get you back on and talk about your business.
I mean, it definitely, Watchmen was really the turning point for comic book movies.
Have you seen the show, Squillini?
The show was fucking great too.
Now the show was more comic accurate because it was a direct sequel from the comic itself.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was really good. And a lot of people thought it was woke, but I thought it was perfect for its time. It was written the way it was supposed to be written. It was gritty, it was disgusting, it was raw.
Yeah. It was, the show was great. Because if we really look at comic book adaptations around the time Watchmen came out, V for Vendetta, another great comic book movie, also fucking great.
But also very different.
It was very different, but it stuck to the theme of the fucking comic enough
to
make it work.
Yeah, and for context,
I loved it.
Context, Jay, in the comic book, the V for Vendetta comic book, Natalie Portman's character is a 14-year-old girl in the book. And on top of that, it takes place in 1985 compared to 2020 or whatever year it was that the movie took place. Theme was exactly the same. And then I actually think there was actually a Chomo panel in the comic book as well that they took out from the movie. That's a comic book I have sitting right there. I actually have the mask. I'm looking right at the mask that I got from the special edition comic.
I have one. Yep. I have one of the masks. I briefly flirted with wearing the mask today, but I was like, no. So again, you know what I think is a very unheralded comic book movie that doesn't get talked about a lot is From Hell with Johnny Depp and Heather Graham. That was a great fucking movie. Not entirely it doesn't follow the comic all the way, but they keep enough of the main plot points basically to kind of make it to what it was. And that's a really fun movie. If you haven't seen it, or if you haven't seen it in a while, I recommend it. It still holds up. I just watched it probably somewhere within the last 6 months, and it holds up. It definitely holds up. So yeah. What were you gonna say, Joe?
I was going to say, damn it, Jay, you should have said something. We could have all fucking done that and just blacked out our backgrounds and wore just fucking black shirts and sat here in our fucking masks.
And then put ourselves on a fucking watch list, so we can get fucking no thanks, dude. No fucking thanks, dude.
If there's a watch list, I'm probably already on the motherfucker.
I'm sure we are, but
do you not think we're on one already?
I just don't. I'm just not looking to give them any more fucking reasons. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, that's
because I've got the mask from the fucking special edition of the comic too. So,
yeah, that's fucking hilarious. So yeah.
I also, in one of these bins, have the mask that came with the fucking special edition of Batman the Killing Joke, the Joker mask.
Oh, okay.
Where the face is like half ripped off.
I have that. I have that. I definitely have that graphic novel for sure. That's on my. I want to talk about some graphic novels that'll freaking, just butter your biscuit. They did a series of graphic novels for Stephen King's The Dark Tower. So if you're familiar with that series, those comic books are fucking amazing.
The graphic novels for fucking The Dark Tower were fucking great.
Can I suggest two of them?
No, there's no. There's a whole no. And the very first one.
Can I suggest two graphic novels? Not, I know what you mean. No, I'm saying like there's this one called The Fountain, which which was a movie originally, but the original script got turned into a graphic novel. And it is a journey through time of a doctor trying to find the cure for cancer and finding it through the tree of life.
Okay.
And the second one, what was the second one? What was the second one? Oh, Handmaid's Tale. The Handmaid's Tale has a graphic novel right now.
Okay.
And it looks great.
I wouldn't mind checking that one out. It's a good book. It's a great book. I think a lot of parallel roads. A lot of parallel roads in that story kind of happening right now in some places. So yeah, it's been interesting to watch.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no.
Fuck, I got a really bad toothache.
While you're eating?
This tooth has been bothering me for about 2 weeks now.
That doesn't sound good.
It sucks because like it doesn't hurt until I start eating.
So you chew with the other side of your mouth and all that? Yeah. You should probably get that checked out, homie.
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to get an appointment. They're fucking ridiculous. But last thing I wanted to bring up, we lost Matthew Perry.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
That happened like last night.
That happened last night while I'm sitting there doing Jello shots. We ended up doing a round of Jello shots for Matthew Perry while we were.
Damn.
Because the news fucking came out right in the middle of us fucking all doing a Jello shot anyway.
Yeah. So again, yeah, he just apparently drowned and
drowning in this hot tub, which is a real shame. No foul play suspected.
No, here, I gotta say this, and this is not in any way meant to be anything negative about Matthew Perry. This is just like a public service announcement. Drinking and being in warm water, don't mix when you're alone. If you're gonna be in a hot tub, a sauna, even a hot bath, and you're drinking and you're by yourself, dude, it can equate to extreme danger and or death. That's how freaking Dolores O'Riordan from the Cranberries passed away. It's how Whitney Houston passed away. It's how Whitney Houston's daughter passed away. All right, they're like the list is quite long of people that have passed away. Like when alcohol and hot water is combined. When you pass out and you just slip under the surface, it's all it takes. So be very, very careful and be very wary out there, kids. Like we lost a great person yesterday in the entertainment community. I know everybody loves the TV show Friends. Nikki's a huge fan of Friends. Like I never really got into it, but that doesn't mean I wasn't around for all of it. You know what I mean? Like that makes me feel a little bit like we just lost the first friend. Like that was like. Mm-hmm. And we're definitely starting to show our age here. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's fucking. A lot of people remember him. A lot of people remember him from Friends. I remember him from Fallout. He was in Fallout New Vegas as a character. He also did. Do you guys remember any movies off the bat?
Not really off the bat. I don't. Yeah,
I know he's been in a couple, just not right off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like Friends, that was. Growing up, my parents loved Friends and Seinfeld. So, at night we'd sit down and we'd watch fucking, when the new episode came on every week, we'd watch fucking the new episode of Friends as a family. And then that's kind of like what made my love for Band of Brothers even more was David Schwimmer fucking going from Friends to
There you go. Yeah.
to fucking
Yeah.
Band of Brothers. And
Yep.
you know what? Every time I've rewatched Band of Brothers, the amount of people that were in that are, you know, big time stars now. Fucking Donnie Wahlberg, fucking McAvoy, Michael Fassbender, like all these big names in Hollywood now because of
Tom
movie
Hardy.
projects.
Tom
Hardy was in
Tom
it.
Hardy was in
Yeah.
Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
And it was before even anybody knew who the fuck Tom Hardy was.
Oh yeah, that's
But
like
nobody knew who
early...
Fassbender or fucking McAvoy were either when they were doing it. Really, the big ones we knew were fucking Schwimmer because of his role in Friends for all of the 90s leading up to that point. Everybody else was, you know, there were a couple older actors in it that were playing, you know, the more high-ranking officers and the generals and shit that were in movies in the fucking 70s and 80s and so on. But then, you know, for our generation, it was Schwimmer was the fucking one we all knew because of Friends. And then everybody else was just kind of coming onto the scene.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, and we all knew fucking Donnie Wahlberg because of New Kids on the Block.
Well, yeah. Well, and he had a few.
He's a Wahlberg.
Well, and he had definitely had a few screen credits by then, anyways, too. So I mean, he'd been around for a minute, but yeah, like as far as like there was a lot of people in there, and Friends was a global phenomenon, at least in the Western Hemisphere. You know what I mean? Like,
did either of y'all ever watch the reunion they did on HBO Max?
No.
For Friends?
I didn't. I never got into Friends. I never got into Seinfeld. I remember the '90s in high school being a lot of like X-Files. You know what I mean? Star Trek for a little bit, not as much. Like
part of that group, Squilini.
It's like, yeah. I mean, dude, like I didn't do the sitcom shit. Like got sold for me. Like as a kid, like I'd take one look at like the preview and I'd be like, I'm never watching that show. Like, and I pretty much stuck to that like throughout. Like it extends to this day. It's like you got one shot with me with the sitcom because like they get pretty stale pretty quick for me. So it's like, nah, you know.
Yeah. So now we're here at the end. Were you taking the final thought today?
I'm good.
All right. So today's final thought, I actually wanted. So today, when I this morning went to Walmart, and I noticed that the parking lot, you usually see in the parking spots, you know, the handicap signs, the if you're pregnant, park here. But there was another sign that had the number in big letters 988.
Cool.
Yeah, just big letters, and it said if you're feeling that, and it's like as soon as you walk out of the store and you're in the parking lot, there's like tons of them just lined up, and you see them, and it just says 988. If you're feeling down, if you're, you know, you need to talk to someone, dial 988. And I think that is really cool that they're being aware that they're aware of this, you know, because as you guys know, I'm a huge Big Brother fan, and one of the contestants was a psychiatrist, and he was saying after he got voted out the house that and this is not just for Big Brother. This could be for any type of little obsessive behavior that people go through. Even myself, I go through obsessive behaviors as well. And he was talking about how to get out of it. And if you're obsessing over something, it could kill you. You know, you could go days, you know, even myself. There was a time when the TV show Chernobyl came out, and I don't think I ate for like 4 or 5 days, you know, because I was so obsessed trying to figure out, and to the point my wife was like, you're gonna die, you need to eat something, you know, you need some liquids in you. And it is important to be aware of your behaviors and to notice that, you know, maybe you need to take a couple minutes, stretch, have a water, give somebody a phone call. Hell, if you're on Xbox, the Xbox has reminders if you've played for too long. You know, and I think that's important because these are behaviors that we need to be aware of so that we can have better days, so that we can wake up and not feel down. You know, it's not just I'm gonna call 988 or dial 1-800-273-8255. It's not just then. You're gonna feel better the next day. It's a process.
Mhm.
And processes work, people. Processes do work.
Yeah, you just have to work. You have to work at them. Like
Exactly.
that takes a little bit of
only works, yeah, it only works if you work at it, you know, and you're only going to get yourself better if you work at it. And you can do that by dialing 988 or 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. It's very important. Okay. Mental health, suicide prevention. We Suicide Awareness Month just passed, and we need the message to be spread, guys. So again, dial 988. You don't even need to put the star there anymore. Just dial 988. It's like 911, just with 2 8s. Or you can dial 1-800-273-8255. 1-800-273-TALK. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to episode 132. It's Halloween. Okay, so remember, guys, check all your kids' candies. You know, be aware of the doors that you're knocking on. And just be safe. Keep your kids close. Hide your kids, hide your wife. You know, it's spooky season, baby. And you know, if you throw eggs at my fucking house, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. I'm gonna say that right now. Captain Planet will turn you into a fucking tree. All right? Like, straight up. You guys got anything before we go?
Yeah, I'm good, brother. You guys have
No,
a
I'm
good
just gonna
week.
go hop in the car and head to New Jersey to egg your house now.
Yeah, no shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Stay clean, stay wild.